And today I will talk about advertising. At first, how many of you have irritated advertising ever? For example, when we use YouTube, there is advertising before we watch the video we want to see. And we have to wait at least 5 seconds to skip the advertising. I think most of people have experienced that feel annoying with advertising. According to one research, there are more than 60% more than 60% people have experienced that feel uncomfortable with YouTube advertising. And there is the general concept that advertising is something annoying. One advertiser said a relationship between customer and advertiser has ended up marked by total lack of trust both sides. It means the customer don't believe the information about advertising, and also the advertiser don't think their audience take attention to their advertisements. Here is a good example.
Don't thank me. Thank the savings.
You can't skip this Geico ad because it's already over. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
This advertising represents the situation of the lack of trust between advertiser and the customer. They say you can't skip this advertising because this advertising is already over. There is at the first 5 seconds the character move, but after 5 seconds they stop. And this commercial is actually the 1 minute commercial, but it finished only first 15 seconds. The advertisers think all audience want to skip their advertisements, so they make this commercial. And this commercial won the prize last year. And so this commercial represents many people think advertising is something annoying. But advertising is just something annoying? I don't think so. And today I will introduce the term of advertising to you. At first, what is the role of advertising? In marketing, the advertising is defined like this: impersonal, one-way mass communication about a product or organization that is paid for by a marketer. So in marketing, advertising is linked to promote their service and their product to audience. So many companies try to make many kinds of advertising. So there is emotional advertisements and very funny advertisements and beautiful advertisements. And the promote to their product and service is one function of advertisement, but I think there is another function of advertising. And advertising has big power than we usually think. Here is a good example. How many of you know this film? This is the true story of a marketing campaign that sparked our revolution. The main character is young advertising man who changed the social system with one commercial. In 1988, the Chile was under the 15 years of oppressive dictatorship. But because of international pressure, government had to hold the citizens' vote of confidence. The government side was called yes, and the anti-government side was called no. And there is the government hold the election, but most of the citizens doesn't have interest about the election because people think if people vote no, it will not influence the election, and citizens thought the election was a fixed race and it has no meaning. So the situation was very bad for anti-government side. The campaign took place in 27 nights of television or television advertisements, in which each side had 15 minutes per night to present its point of view. This 15 minutes was only opportunity that no side was admitted to say opinion to people. And no side choose the young advertising executive, the main character, to lead their campaign. And this is the real commercial that was used in 1988 to the campaign. And I will show you the last 30 seconds.
Porque creo que mi patria necesita dignidad. Hoy Chile para todos, vamos a decir que no. Vamos a decir que no. Con la fuerza de mi voz. Vamos a decir que no. Dialogando sin temor. Vamos a decir que no. Todos juntos a triunfar. Vamos a decir que no. Por la vida y por la paz. Vamos a decir que no.
They said let's say no to government, and at a glance this commercial is too comical and too casual to change people's opinion. But this commercial had big success, and in fact Chile's Chile's dictatorship was collapsed. The main character, young advertiser, knows he can change the world with the 15 minutes commercial, and the TV commercial really changed the world. And there is advertising, blaming around us. There are many kinds of advertising: the television and radio, internet, magazine, and we can see them as something annoying and ignore them, but when you give attention to them, there will be interesting discovery. I think advertising has big potential to change the world. Thank you so much.